next week could decide the next massive move in XAUUSD. Because right now, gold is trapped between two powerful forces, fear and the Federal Reserve. If the Fed remain hawkish, gold could face another brutal sell off. But if economic data weakens or geopolitical tensions rise further, XAUUSD could explode higher very quickly. In this video, I'll break down key supports and resistance level, major events next week, Fed expectation, geopolitical risk, and where smart money could be positioning right now. Or make sure to watch till the end. If you see this particular level, the price is trading around 14.75 dollars. This is the current situation what we have seen, that the price is continuously moving upside. Two things that you have to note here is that this is the first point where the price has made an all-time high of around $56.04. Okay, and what we have seen in the next particular week, the price has touched a level of 43.06. This is what you can see looking at this particular chart. This is the price what we have seen, the price has touched. In just 14 days we have seen a movement of around $1,300 movement we have seen. Okay, now if you look at this particular trend, after that what was there, the price touching a level of 43.92, it was continuously moving upside, and from there we have seen there is 3 weeks red candles are formed, and then it has sustained a level of $40.99. Okay, you have to understand looking at this particular chart what it says, that whenever it is making a new high, we have seen a good fall has come. Okay, and this is the particular trap situation where the price of, if you are a good trader, you might have made very good money and at these two levels. Okay, but if you are looking for a longer view, that is a bad thing if you have been on the buy side. Okay, see, if you look at this trend, there was a high as well as we have seen a particular strong support at a level of around $43.92. Okay, and then when it started rising, people were thinking that the price will make a new high, but it didn't sustain that level, because understand that whenever it makes a new high, we have seen a good fall. Okay, and the fall little more time to make a new high. If you see all this the pattern what we have seen in the recent weeks and years, that after making a new high, it takes time and then make a new high. Otherwise we have not seen that it is just in a week or two it has made a new high. Okay, now looking at this chart, see, after this three candles we have seen, it made a low, but the price was moving upside, turning this red candle into green candle, and now the price is trading in this zone. If you look at the overall trend, is still downside. Okay, this is the particular trend what you can see, a narrow pattern has formed. Okay, this is the trend what you have to see. 40.99 is a strong support, keep this in mind. Okay, and if you look at a longer view, this is an important level, but if you go on much on the upper side, what we can see that 44.17 is also an important level. Okay, now if you look at this particular trend, chances are very high that if it keep moving upside, suppose if it started going upside, we will see that the price will rise above that level. It will move towards $44.21, and from there it will move towards a level of around 44.49. Okay, this is what you can see looking at this particular chart. See, opposite U pattern has formed. After that there is an upside, and once started going upside, we can see there will be a further high, but if it keep moving down, it can touch a level of 44.50, then to a level of 44.17, and then it will move towards a level of $43.80. $43.80, from there a bounce back can be seen. But if the price didn't bounce back, we will see that it will fall further down towards a level of around 4300, and from there it will move towards $42.50. Okay, see, looking at this particular week chart is very important, and you have to understand that the price of gold has moved in the recent weeks. Okay, because see, there was a narrow pattern, the price was rising, making a new high, it came down, because what we have seen that the price after making new high, a further upside we have seen, and then after making a new high, we have seen the price always comes down. This is what we have seen in the chart. There is opposite U pattern has formed. After that there is an upside. So if you look at this trend, suppose if it started coming down, it can come down towards 44.97, and from there it can move towards a level of around 44.50. $54. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, chances will be high it will touch a level of 44.11, which is a weak level. So it will go directly towards a level of 44.01, then to a level of 43.79, which is a strong level. So a bounce back can be seen. But if the price don't bounce back, we will see that the price will go further down and it will go directly towards a level of around $42.61, and from there we will see it will go towards a level of 41.70, which is a weak level. Okay, and then it will move further down and a probability of touching a level of 40.96 can be seen. This is what you can see looking at this chart. Okay, trailing your SL is important. $10 to $15, so at least you will capture downside movement. But if it keep rising and sustain above a level of 46.05, we will see there will be an upside. So if it keep moving upside, then we can see it will go towards a level of 47.27, from there a level of 47.75, then it will go above a level of 48.40, then to a level of $48.88, and then a further upside can be seen if it moves out of this zone. But there is an overall trend is downside till the time it is not going above level 46.05. We will see that the price will move further down. Trailing your SL by $10 to $15 is very important if the price keep moving down. Right now, the gold is trading on the one of the most emotional and volatile environment. You have to understand that hotter inflation data shocked the market and reduced expectation for aggressive rate cuts. Okay, you have to understand that US Treasury yield higher, the US dollar stronger, and the gold lowers. Okay, you see the big events next week's are Federal Reserve speeches. We have seen the US dollar Treasury yield and the bearish pressure on gold. The economic data like PMI data, jobless claim, consumer sentiment, and inflation expectation, which can increase and decrease. The weaker economic numbers could weaken the dollars, help the gold recover. But if a stronger comes, then we can see the Fed can stay aggressive, which may increase the fear. Okay, so next week is heavily data driven, and as well as the geopoliticals, what we have seen in the Middle East tension in our related headlines, oil supply concern, Russia Ukraine development, and global trade uncertainty can also affect the price of gold. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can mail me and then we can work out on the timing how the price of gold is moving. If you need any detailed analysis, or you are new to the new, or you are in advanced level of trading, you can just mail me and then we can clarify how, if you are going wrong in any of the trades, you can mail me and then we can work out on the timings. Why XAUUSD had become extremely volatile recently? You have to understand that the price, if you see on the weekly chart, we have seen that there is a continuous downfall, but these two candles are weak. On the week chart it is showing green, but if you see on the lower time frame where these two candles, you will see that it is a red candles. Okay, probability is high that we can see there will be a probability of further downfall. If you go on a lower time frame, you will understand more clearly, because see, if you look at this is the particular pattern has formed. This is the pattern it is trying to form, opposite U pattern. Okay, and clearly showing that there is a probability that we can see further fall. This is the pattern has shown, which has already fulfilled when the price has moved below a level of around 45.13. Okay, and if you see from smaller pattern, we have seen if the price started going below $44-49, we will see that it can come down further. So suppose if it started going down, it can come down towards $44.92, and from there a further fall can be seen towards a level of $44.78. And if the price going below that level, chance of touching 44.47 is there. Okay, then there will be a zone breakout, so we will see that the price can go further low towards $44.19, and if the price falling below this level, a further downfall can be seen towards $44.16 to a level of $43.71. Okay, and if the price fall below that level, we will see that it will touch a level of $43.53. From there a further fall can be seen towards a level of $43.01. This is what you can see, and once the price fall below this level, a further downfall will be there from a level of around $41.04. Remember, there will be higher chances that the price can fall below $41.04. Trailing your SL by around $10 to $15 is very high. If you have to trail if the price keep moving below a level of around $44.96. Okay, there is a chances that the price can go towards $44.49 and it can move towards a level of $43.44 and then a further fall. But if it rising, it can go towards a level of $45.85. From there it can move towards $46.00, and once the price sustain of $46.05, then we can see there is a probability of upside. So chance of touching $46.21 will be there, and then from there a level of $46.63, then it can move towards $47.21, then to a level of $47.47, then it will move towards $47.73, which is a weak level. So we will see that the price can go further upside. This is what we can see. You can trail your SL by around $10 to $15, so at least you will capture upside movement as well as downside. Technically, I have already told you that if the price keep moving off 46.05, we will see that the price will showing a bullish trend. But if it keep falling below a level of around 44 $89, there is a probability of further fall because this is the bigger pattern showing downside and chances of going below a level of 41.01 can also be seen. But if it keep rising over 46.05, we can see there can be a further. You have to understand central banks are buying like as well as are accumulating gold like countries like China and Russia and several emerging countries. There is a gold reserve as protection because currency instability is there, debt concern is there, and geopolitical risk is there. So what we can see on the final outlook, see, you have to understand this long-term institutional demand is one of the biggest bullish factor supporting gold in bigger picture. But the final outlooks, what you can see in the next week, I expect volatility to remain very high. Bond yields cool down, the dollar weakens slightly, and or geopoliticals increases. Then gold could rebound sharply from current level. But if inflation continues rising and then Fed stays aggressive, so you have to understand that and watch closely the US dollar index, treasury yield, Fed commentary, and you have to understand geopoliticals playing an important role. Okay, trailing your SL, I've clearly mentioned you that the bullish side is on the $46.05 if it keep moving, but if it keep falling below 44.89, we can see a further fall. This is the two levels we have seen. So trail your SL by around $10 to $15, so at least you'll capture an upside downside movement. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comments below. Do you think gold rebound next week, or we are heading towards a much deeper correction first?